Hi, everybody, and welcome to our Women of Wisdom event. I am Tanya, and I'm feeling very excited tonight because I absolutely love these events. I love hosting these events, but I particularly love sharing and listening to stories because to me, stories are so incredibly powerful. And for us women who are seasoned and in the time of our lives where stories become even more important. We're the old hands who, for us, it's the in-person contact that's way more important than a lot of these online contacts. A lot of these young people, that's how they do it now. But, for us, it's still really important that we have that one-on-one. And so these are really important for us. So also what's really important for us is that we have purpose and we bring purpose to the world. And so that's what these events are all about. And that's what we're going to be sharing tonight. You're going to be hearing some beautiful stories about, how our customers feel using our program and our products, and also, how some of us have helped to actually not just have more purpose and passion in our lives, but also bring more financial independence, more financial security for later on as we get older into our lives, to have more time, flexibility with our children and our grandchildren, which is so important for us. So I have been in this space now for nearly 7 years. Next month is my 7-year anniversary, and it feels like I've been here for a lifetime, but it just fits me like a glove. I absolutely love this space. I love how much opportunity this has offered and to so many women, and how many women it's changed their lives. It's changed their entire world. And that's what I absolutely love about this. I was someone who really needed a lot of purpose. So to be in this space has given me so much more purpose than social work ever did for me. So this is a really beautiful place to be. And what better way to start than to actually talk about what it is that we do and how we support our customers. So we have a beautiful product and program, which I now am going to pass you on over to the gorgeous Tammy, and she's going to share about what our program and our product is all about.
Thanks, Tanya.
Thank
Hi,
you,
my name's
gorgeous.
Tammy. I've been here with this Juice Plus company for about 5.5 years now. I'm actually coming up close to 6 years and absolutely love it here. I think it's amazing, amazing community, incredible products, and just a really beautiful company as well. So I'm just going to really quickly let you all know what it is that we do here. We've got a little business, we've got a little community. There's a big lot of hype. What's it all about? Our main focus is really on good nutrition and good health. So we really believe that, in order to have good health, we need to have three things. We're about holistic health. So we believe in mind, body, and soul. And that means that we believe that really, you have to nourish your body and your mind and your spirit to be in good health. So yeah, we also have some wonderful programs that go along with this as well, where we really nourish ourselves with working on our gut health, our central nervous system, and our immune health as well. And so how we do that is with our really awesome range of Juice Plus capsules. First of all, I'm just going to introduce you first to the fruit and veg little bundle here, and then we pop in our berries as well. This is our orchard blend. This is approximately 30 fruits, veggies, and berries in capsules that goes straight into our bodies and into our bloodstream in minutes. It's really super powerful and super quick. These products are all grown in the absolute most pristine conditions by farmers that we've had in the company for over 3 generations. We really monitor what they're doing closely, and we are all about having, really, really clean product that hits the spot and really boosts our health. So the fruit and veg for me is all about our cell renewal and our body regenerating everything in it, so that it's it takes about 4 months for every cell in our body to regenerate. And so we offer a 4-month supply straight up, and that gives people an experience that's based on all of our clinical studies as well. So we've got a whole lot of research on our products, and it's all based on a really nice sort of 4-month cycle. And that's what these do for me, is they boost my immunity as well, but they also help me regenerate and repair anything that needs to be healed. So I think these are wonderful. And then the berries come in and just really boost our, you know, polyphenols and our antioxidants and things like that as well. And they are, you know, this combination, I know a lot of people there's a lot of hype around collagens and things like that at the moment. What we need to produce that in our bodies is actually high vitamin C. So our products have the ingredients that we need for our bodies to produce and increase the collagen in our bodies naturally so that we look younger and healthier. So just really quickly, everything is picked in its peak ripeness. That's one beautiful thing about these products is we let everything go to its absolute vine ripe, which means that it's absolutely packed with nutrition. It's really bursting with all of the good nutrients we need in our body. And, you know, if it's not in the soil and it's not in the plants, it's not going to go into us. So one of the things that our, you know, products are high in is just all of the nutrition from being super ripe and ready. Everything goes back into the warehouse really quickly in chilled conditions, so it doesn't really age or deteriorate. Gets washed so that there's no residue, no bugs, no mold, there's nothing. And it's then smashed up into a big slushy with all the seeds and the skin and everything in it. So all the nutrition that we normally peel off when we're juicing is going into the products. And I think that's really super important as well. There's so much goodness in the seeds and the skin and the things we throw away. So I really, really love these products. The other thing about everything that we have is it's NSF certified, which means that it's you know, free of any toxins, any molds, and any spray residue as well, which is really important for me. If I'm going to eat something that's concentrated, I want to know that it's glyphosate free as well. It's also, everything's gluten free, it's dairy free, it's just got no nasties. It's amazing, amazing products. So anyway, I'll move along a little bit. My window is small to share, so I'm talking fast. But this is the fourth little baby in our capsule range. It's absolutely gorgeous. And these are our vegan omegas. So these have an omegas 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9, which I didn't even know there was that many omegas. I'm really, you know, I love that. I've learned something new with these products. And these are all cold pressed. So in here, we've got things like seed buckthorn, raspberry seed, tomato seed, and pomegranate seed. I mean, these are really, really extremely awesome oils, and they've been picked for their high levels of omegas. And then the real true benefit of this product is, you know, we're skipping the fish. We don't go into the fishing industry or anything like that, which I love. We do not use solvents or heat to extract any of the oils, which is also super important because there's a lot of information going around about oils at the moment and seed oils and things. And it's just really important that they're cold pressed and they're encapsulated and protected from the light so they're not going rancid. They're a beautiful product. The big news about these is the algae. We use an algal plant here for the omega-3, which is what the fish would normally eat. So we're bypassing the fish and we're going straight to what they would normally eat for their omega anyway. And the other thing about essential fatty acids, which is our omegas, is our body doesn't produce them. So we need these for our good health. You know, these are what nourish our central nervous system, which is our, you know, nourishes the myelin sheath and everything that protects the central nervous system. So that means that it's balancing out all of our hormone center as well, which we really, really need as women, especially at our age. It just helps. This is what omegas do for us. They feed our brain. So it's not only the creaky joints, it's not only, you know, that arthritis feeling and everything else, but that they're also amazing for our brain and eyes and things like that as well. So I'm just going to move along because I can talk about them all day. Super quick. Next is our, oh, is that focusing? Yep. So this is our complete shakes. Can we see them? Yep. So we've got a vanilla, French vanilla, and we've got Dutch chocolate. This is our single serves. They also come in bulk. And these are really, really good if you just need quick meals on the run, if you need to boost your nutrition level all over. Like the fruits and veggies are amazing and good, but in these is a whole lot of our macros. This has got a lot of our calcium, our iron, our vitamin D, niacin. It's got our vitamin Bs. This is all stuff that really keeps our hormones happy as well. So one thing I love about these is it's all natural based, like they're all whole food based. The soy that we grow here is everything's also grown in the company. It's grown in really pristine conditions, and we use a soy that is GE free, it's grown organically, and it's actually really good for our hormones as well. So a lot of women, especially at our age, have great results with just their menopause symptoms and things like that when they're getting on our shakes. And that's a lot to do with the vitamin D. It's a lot to do with the Bs and the niacin, which makes us feel real happy. And I just want to add that those products, like the vitamin D, comes from mushrooms. The niacin comes from walnuts. Everything's been sourced from a whole food. And that's something I really, really love about these. So we use them in our shakes and things. We also make like little sweet treats and things so that we're not we're not having deprivation with eating healthy. We're still getting a few yummy things as well. So anyway, I'm going to move along. These are really, really delicious. One thing I want to cover is anyone who's getting the fruit and veg capsules or any combinational package that has the fruit and veg, we have a really, really wonderful program in our company where we sponsor kiddies for free. So anyone between the ages of 4 and 18 in New Zealand and Australia, it's up to 25 in the USA, can get fruit and veggie gummies. And sorry, the focus is a bit funny, but these are really, really delicious. They're just fruits and veggies in the gummy form so that kids can eat them easier. And especially if they're a little bit fussy, you know, we got our fussy eaters, and that's also for grown-ups as well. They're quite good for grown-ups, these little chewies. And you can actually choose whether you have the chewies for free, or you can choose to have capsules if you've got teenagers or something like that, you know. The other thing I wanted to say about these, they've got a probiotic in them and a digestive enzyme. Just want to throw that in there because a lot of people need that as well. And that's one thing I absolutely love about these products, the capsules in particular. There's one more shake in the range that I just want to highlight because this is our high performance shake. So this has got a higher level of protein and a lower level of carb for people that are doing low carb or need good recovery after the gym, or just have a bit more of a clean eating diet and want to really strip back. This is a wonderful product. And this is a guava and dragon fruit flavor. I really, really love it. Easy to mix up. So the other thing I just really want to quickly add is that, you know, I chatted a little bit about our programs and things. This company, the beautiful thing about it, there's a lot of products on the market, but generally once people buy it, they leave with the product and the relationship ends there. You know, with coming on board with us and with the Juice Plus products, we have some really beautiful programs that come with this as well. So we have things to kind of get you into a clean eating or detox. Some of us are doing a 10-day detox right now, and we're just trialing out a new program, but these programs just keep us on track and they help us get the best results from the products as well. And there's also a beautiful community that comes with it. So for me, it's having that community, that accountability, and these beautiful programs as well that tell me, you know, the most incredible recipes. So anyway, I'm going to hand over. That's my time. Thank you for listening. Any questions, ask whoever invited you.
Thank you so much. Beautiful. Always love you sharing the products. So we're going to now cross over to the gorgeous Christina. And Christina is going to share why she loves our products and programs so much. Thank you, gorgeous.
Thanks so much, Tans and Tammy, for explaining all of those amazing products. That's right. My name is Christina, and I started on these wonderful products just over 2 years ago in April. And I'd been watching my beautiful friend Tanya share her story on social media about how she was feeling a lot of vibrancy and energetic. And I was being super curious. I was feeling the complete opposite. I was feeling drained and lethargic, so I could not even get off the couch. I danced for a living, so that was a huge problem for me when I couldn't move my body. Dancing had kept me pretty much relatively fit most of my life, but in my mid-50s, enter some perimenopausal symptoms, plus life stresses, I felt like I was perpetually tired. I was carrying extra weight. I had pain and inflammation in all my joints, and I felt literally unhealthy and unhappy in my own skin. So I knew I had to make some changes before it turned into something more serious and something that may end my dancing career. So when my beautiful friend shared her amazing results from these whole food nutritional supplements that Tammy just talked about, and also the programs she was following. So I knew I had nothing else to lose except perhaps a few extra kilos and a lot of that sluggishness. I was really skeptical about some of the products, so I started on the complete shakes and I loved them so much. They're so delicious, and I just put them in just about everything, not just smoothies. And then I had such a great experience. I was really a lot more open to the rest of the products. So I did my own research on the benefits of the fruit and veggie capsules. And that's what I really wanted, more energy and vitality back. So I decided to go on the whole core 4 every day. So this has been something I've been doing for the last 2 years, and I have not looked back. And what I love so much, that it's not only these wonderful products, well-researched products, but it also unlocked the free lifetime access to all these wonderful holistic health programs. So it was mind, body, soul overhaul. And my first was the 7-day reboot and the 3-day soul cleanse. And when I did that reboot, alongside taking those tablets, the capsules, I just felt more alive. And within a few days, I had heaps more energy. My vitality returned, and I could move my body with a lot more ease and without the pain and sluggishness. And I felt like I had my mojo back at long last. So people started to notice that I looked heaps better. My skin was definitely changing, glowing. I shed a lot of the weight without feeling I was depriving myself of all the things that I love. The longer I've been on them, the more I craved healthier foods. And today it's an absolute non-negotiable to compromise on my health and wellness. My internet's a little bit unstable, so I hope you got all that. Anyway, so ever since 2+ years ago, I've been an advocate for these products. So I just love sharing the joy of movement with people, but now also holistic health with anyone and everyone that I meet. So thanks so much for listening. I'll keep it short and sweet. And if you have any questions, please reach out. I'd be happy to answer the questions. Thanks so much, Tans.
Much beautiful. That was such a gorgeous share. I loved it. Thank you. We're now going to go to the gorgeous Janie, and she's also going to share what she loves about the program and products and what it's done for her. Thank you, lovely.
Hey, thanks, Tanya. Thanks so much for having me here. As Tanya just said, I'm Janie, and I've been in this community now for just over 12 months. I actually came across the program about 3.5 years ago, and big mistake, I kept saying no because I was just so skeptical about it all. And I tried so many things and tried so many different products and things like that, and just went, nah, I can't waste any more money. So 12 months ago, I was actually watching a lady that I'd been following on Facebook and thought, geez, I want her life. But a little bit about my story. So about 10 years ago, I got really, really sick. And from that, my body went into hypersensitivity, and I got something called mast cell associated syndrome. Cut that short is I'm allergic to lots and lots of things. Even breathing the air sometimes can play havoc with me. And then 6 years ago, I had a car accident, and from the car accident, I suffered with chronic pain, chronic fatigue, and then depression and anxiety kicked in. This left me unable to work, and in a pretty bad way, actually. So I unfortunately became homeless. And one night I was sitting there just looking at my laptop and looking at Facebook, and I was looking at the beautiful Denise and went out loud through pure frustration, I want her life. And I thought, if I don't change something, nothing's going to change. So I reached out to Denise and I just said, what can you do to help me? So she introduced me to the amazing health programs and the products, and I went all in and I went on all the products, which was pretty huge for me because of my allergies, because I react to everything. And to my surprise, I didn't react to anything. So I just went full on and started taking them. And within a really short amount of time, my chronic pain, my chronic fatigue, my allergies all lessened, and mast cell associated syndrome, they say, can't be cured. Well, I'm going to prove them wrong, aren't I? And yeah, so I was ready to awaken my dreams, and I've got this huge mission. And thank goodness that the products are absolutely fantastic, but they've also got the most amazing business alongside of it. So I went all in, and this business and these products and this amazing community who I love with all my heart are going to allow me to open my sanctuary for women who are facing similar challenges to myself. It's called Awakening Hope. And I know that this is going to become a reality because the support, the love, the products, the training, the programs are just second to none. So I urge you, if you want more out of life, please say yes to yourself, because it's time that you rescued yourself and did something really important. We don't know what's around the corner. Our life can change in a split second, like mine did, sitting at a red light. So please, if you're interested, reach out to the person who invited you. Ask me any questions you'd like. And yeah, I'm so grateful to be here. And thanks for having me tonight, Tanya.
Thank you so much for sharing. Beautiful. That was amazing. Another gorgeous story from our community. So I love it. I also have an incredible story around for my health, and I actually started as a customer, but I'm not going to share that tonight, or we'll be here all night. What I do want to share though tonight is I just want to change a little bit and talk about the business behind this beautiful program, because there is also a way, and like, you know, many of us here tonight have actually chosen to do, started as a customer, fell in love with the products, it's really supported our body, and decided that we wanted to get some income back on our products, or we wanted to earn a little bit of extra money, a little bit of pocket money, or we wanted to do what I wanted to do, and that was to leave my job. So I really want to share about that tonight, because this business has literally changed my life. When I started 7 years ago, I was an employee. And so I want to share this. This is the Robert Kiyosaki's cash flow quadrant, which I absolutely love. And most of us will get this. So most of us are sitting here in the first two boxes. And this was me. Most of us are here, really. We're employees. So when you're an employee, you have a job. And this was me. When I started, before I started in Juice Plus, I was actually a social worker. I had a job. I was down the bottom doing the work like everybody else. I had to turn up every day, because if you don't turn up to your job, you don't get paid. The thing is, what you're doing is you're lining someone else's pockets. You are, you know, helping someone else achieve their dreams, and it's not really helping you. What you're also having to do is you're having to answer to a boss. And I tell you what, that's something that I really hated, is I hated having to answer to a boss. I hated having no time for myself. You're trading your time for money. That's essentially what you're doing. And most of us, we turn up, we work 40 hours for 40 years of our life, and then we retire. What is that? That's not going to give us much. And for most of us too, and this was my life, not only did I have no purpose in my job, or I didn't feel like I didn't feel like I was making the difference that I really wanted, I actually wasn't getting ahead financially. I wasn't going to make any more money sitting working for somebody else in a job. We have to ask permission if we want to have annual leave. You know, you get so many weeks leave a year, and that's it. If you want to go away and travel anymore, then it's on your back. You've got to pay for that. And, you know, we also have to pay, you know, I had to ask if I wanted sick leave. And so for me, I didn't enjoy being an employee. I never have. And so for most of us, that's where we're sitting. We're not going to get ahead. Reality. It is the reality. So what do? This is what I did. I thought, well, I'll be self-employed. Because if you're self-employed, you're going to make more money, right? You're going to have, yeah, and you've got more option to make more money. You've also got more option to actually have more flexibility and more time for yourself. Well, actually, you just own a job. That's all it is. Because again, being self-employed, and this was me, I looked at lots of different options. I had lots of little small businesses. As a mum at home, I had a little baking business, and I had did a couple of other things. I also did readings and things like that. But at the end of the day, if I didn't turn up, I was not going to get paid for that. And how many people are sitting as a self-employed person that you're just owning a job? Yes, you've got time, you've got the power to say when you're working or not, but you've still got to turn up. And so it's not really going to give you the time flexibility that you want. You might make a bit more money, but it's a lot harder. This side is the best side to be on. This is where we want to be. And so the next step up would be stepping into being a business owner. Now, there's two different kinds of business owners. There is traditional business, the bricks and mortar type business. And for most of us, we have done this before. I looked at this as an option. I thought, well, being self-employed, I'm not really making any money. I'm not getting that time for myself. Maybe a business owner I can. And we looked at purchasing a business. $300,000 to $400,000 just to purchase a business. And then there's all the overheads, there's the staff, we'd be lucky if we start earning profit in the first 3 years. Very lucky. And most businesses don't last past 2 years anyway. They fall apart. Because again, yes, you own a system and people work for you, but again, with a traditional business, you've still got to turn up, or you've got to actually pay your staff and know that your staff is able to manage your job while you're away. So again, it's that trading your time for money and hard work and a lot of stress. The best business to own is a Juice Plus business, because with our business, it not only does it create passive income, and ladies, for us at this stage of life, when we're looking at wanting to step away and getting closer to retirement, wanting to step away and have more time with our grandchildren, our family, doing the things that we really want to do, this is a no-brainer. Having a Juice Plus business is a no-brainer because it's going to give you that passive income. What is passive income, you say? Passive income is that money that that goes into your account that you're being paid for while you're sleeping, while you're doing life, while you're on holiday. And a beautiful example for me is when I first started in Juice Plus, I made a decision that I was going to leave my job. And what I did, because I wanted to travel and I wanted to be at home with my daughter who needed me at the time. And so what I did was I left my job 4 months after starting in this business. Now, it wasn't a smart decision in terms of financially, but I did it because we had my husband and I at the time, we had a honeymoon, a wedding and a honeymoon that was booked for 9 weeks around Southeast Asia. We had booked it and paid for it. I'd asked for time off because I had a job back then and I was declined it. And so for me, I wasn't going to not go on my honeymoon. So I left my job. And yes, it was sooner than I wanted to. But the beauty of this is because I had already worked 4 months in my business, I'd built up enough income to know that while we were traveling, the money was still landing in my account while I was hardly doing anything on my business. I was still paying the mortgage while I was away for 9 weeks. It was fantastic. And that's what passive income does. And again, last year, I had a really challenging year where I had to step away for 10 months to look after my mental and my emotional health. For 10 months, I got paid. I did nothing in my business. I got paid every single month, every month. That is passive income. And that's what having a Juice Plus business will do. It will give you that time freedom. It will allow you to choose the hours that you want. There is hardly any investment. $57.50 in New Zealand is at $55 in Australia. That's all we invest in. And it's the only business model I know of that we can not only get our investment paid back, but also make profit in the first month. When does that ever happen? Right? It's so simple. We don't have overheads. We don't pay staff. We don't have the stress that business owners have. And the other beautiful thing is it helps us step into this next quadrant, which is the investor quadrant. And this is where money is working for you. So it means that you can earn more income because there is an unlimited amount of income you can earn. You can earn as much as you want to. You can get your products cheaper or free if that's all you want. You can earn a little bit of extra pocket money to go out away, maybe once a month for a weekend. Or you can do what I did and you can leave your job and this can be your full-time and part-time hours. And then what that does for you is builds up enough so that you can invest your money. Not many jobs allow you to do that. So that's what the beautiful thing about this. I love this business model for that so much. Now, what I'm going to do lastly is I'm going to pass you on over to the gorgeous Max, and she's going to share why she loves this business so much and what it's done for her. Thank you, gorgeous.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here tonight, and I appreciate you inviting me to speak on here. As Tanya said, my name is Max. I'm a mama of 2 teenagers and 2 fur babies. And looking back almost 5 years now to when I started, I was an overweight and exhausted mama, an employee and a wife, but I totally lost my passion and purpose for life. And I'd also kind of lost myself, like who I actually was. I felt like I was on a hamster wheel going nowhere. And I was working full time. I was running a hobby farm, and I pretty much was already a single mum as my husband at the time worked away every week. So it all started though when I saw my bestie eating this amazing food from one of our programs, and she was just looking really good. And feeling as I was, I simply asked her what she was doing. Pretty soon after that, I ordered the product, started on the programs, and I just signed myself up to get cheaper products. That was all I was joining the business to do. But that was where my health journey and this business journey started. To date, I've donated 24 kilos back to the universe, and I got my vitality back. I got my passion back. So my business story sort of started by accident. As I said, I just signed up to get cheaper products. But as I lost weight and felt better, people started to notice and ask me what I was doing. And before I knew it, money was dropping into my bank account, which is pretty cool, right? This additional income soon became our overseas holiday fund. So, that was pretty cool. It was additional to both of our incomes. So yeah, it was paying for overseas holidays. But as I'm sure you all know, life has a way of throwing us curveballs, and my marriage of 26 years fell apart. So the same year, I also broke my leg. I lost my job to our world climate at the time. And, I really did start to think that things couldn't get much worse. But then I got scammed and I lost everything. So I was right there at the bottom of, probably the worst place I've ever been. And I know this all sounds pretty grim. I don't mean it to, but I tell the story so that others know there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. And to be honest, that light for me was this amazing community. And excuse me, dogs, they always do that. And this business. In the toughest of times, I to be honest, I wouldn't have been able to pay my bills without my Juice Plus paycheck. But the bottom line was, at that time of my life, I had to make a choice. I had to either choose to go back to the corporate world with long hours and really good pay, or take a more family-friendly, lower income job whilst being able to create a second income from home. So I was so thankful that I had a plan B. So now, in the words of Jim Rohn, I work full-time on my job and part-time on my future. It gives me more choices. It's given me the ability to start saving again. And it's also given me the peace of mind that I'm going to be able to add to my retirement fund. So, like we say at this age in life, you've sort of got to start looking at those sorts of things. So, family is my highest value. So this was a way that I get to be here for my kids and my dogs. I'll be forever grateful that I said yes to this opportunity nearly 5 years ago. And so very, very thankful that now I also get to pay this gift forward. I get to help others get financial security for them too. So that is sort of, it in a nutshell. It's been the game changer of my life. It really has. And like I said, I'm just thankful for it every single day.
Thank you so much for sharing, Max. What a beautiful story. I love it. This is what I love about this business is the stories, how many lives it can change. This is just absolutely beautiful. And it is so simple. Anybody can do this. Doesn't matter where you are. You don't have to be skilled or qualified. It doesn't matter how old you are. Look, we are seasoned women and we are doing this and it's changing our lives. And I absolutely love this business for that. So if you are on here or you have been sent the recording because your friend has cared enough to share this with you because they want to help you as well, jump into this because this is a beautiful opportunity to change your life and bring you some financial independence and security for your future, time with your grandchildren, and all that travel and more purpose in your life than you've ever had before. So thank you so much for all of you who have watched this tonight, who have joined us. And if you have any questions, please reach out to the person that sent you this video or invited you to this event because don't regret it. You don't want to have any regrets. This is such a beautiful opportunity to bring you whatever it is you want. It's limitless. So thank you, everybody. Good night.